Hey guys, I'm here to let you know all the information that is going on for week 2. I was going to put up 2, that's 4. 2. So we are on week 2 of our Glow series, really focusing on worship and God's presence and things of that nature. So this week we are going to be looking at the story of David again. We're going to be looking at the later half of when he brought the ark back and how he danced unashamed and boldly for God. And just talking to the kids about that, just being unashamed and bold when you worship God. So yeah, that's what our everything's going to be focused on. Before I get into small groups and the schedule, I'm going to let you know 2 reminders. So the first one is going to be that if you have yet to try on a vest, make sure you try on a vest as we are switching over to vests instead of t-shirts. Feel free to still wear your t-shirt. That's totally okay. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You can just throw a vest on, serve, and then before you leave, take off the vest, put it back where you got it, and you're good to go. We'll be washing them, of course. But yeah, so make sure you write down your size so we know about how many of each sizes we should get, so we're not under or like really above and beyond, you know? It'll just really help us out. So if when you go into the headquarters, they're there. The vest should be on the shelf, and then the paper is on the black table. So that's first reminder. Second reminder is that this Friday, November 2nd, is going to be our Dream Team celebration. You are invited, and we want to celebrate you for all that you guys have done, for being so faithful and just being awesome leaders. We are having, Calvary is just celebrating all their Dream Teamers. So come out Friday night. There's an invitation, again, on the black table, has all the information that you need about the event. There is childcare provided for 5th grade and under. But yeah, so let me know if you have any questions on that. So make sure you pick one of the invitations up, and make sure if you haven't, write down your size for the vest. Then, okay, so now I'm going to get into the small group. Let's do this. So for 1st or 5th grade, this is what you're going to do. For your icebreaker, you're going to sort of have a dance party. So kind of just to get the kids moving and getting them loose, you are going to have them, if anyone has a fantastic dance move, you want to see their dance move. So they're going to be dancing for you. And then after that, after you have a couple of them do their favorite dance moves, you can start a dance party. I don't really care. Have fun with it. But the PowerPoint will be God loves our worship. So it's the same as last week. That's what we're really just trying to drive home for these kids. Then afterwards, you're going to go into the activity, which is the worship freeze game. So you're going to say, there's a lot of ways to worship God. Let's play a game about that. I'll say an action. If the action is a way to worship God, then do it. If it's not, then freeze. So you're going to there's a sheet of paper, and it says worship freeze commands. And it's going to have different things, and it's going to have like phrases on it. And then the bolded ones are the ways to worship traditionally. And then the unbolded ones are just usually silly things that kids do. So when the kids hear, like let's say it says wave your hands up in the air, then that's a way to worship, so they would do it. But like let's say it says tickle your armpit, you wouldn't do that, you know? So important note, and I thought this was really smart too. If the command isn't bolded and a kid truly believes that this is a way to worship, then let them explain their ideas. You know, it's all about the heart behind your actions. So as long as the kid is genuinely, like, that's how they genuinely worship, then they may be right. But yeah, so after that, also another thing is if once they do the motion, have a kid, pick one of the kids to explain how that action can show love and respect for God. So I kind of put on the sheet like parentheses of like how it shows respect and love, like clapping your hands, that can signify celebrating God, giving him thanks, you know, things like that. Then after that, you have your memory verse, which is word drop. So you have a small whiteboard. You're going to write down the memory verse, not the motions, just the memory verse. Hello, welcome back. You're going to write down the memory verse on the whiteboard. And then you're going to ask the kids, all right, how many words should we drop? And they're going to say 1 or 2 or whatever. Then you'll wipe off those words. And then you'll have the kids finish, say the verse with those words missing. And then you keep taking away words until it's like nothing left. But it gets really fun because then the kids can choose how many words you drop and things like that. And to make it even more fun, if you wanted to, you can divide the kids into team and have them kind of do a competition in that sort of sense. Then after that, you have prayer and ask if any of the kids have anything they want to pray about. Pray over the kids and pray over the service, and then you're done. So, and also remember icebreaker, so you'll have the dance party, but you also can hand out snack during that time too. And then for kindergarten, really simple, same thing. You'll welcome the kids to the small group. You will take the kids to the bathroom. Once they come back to the bathroom, have them play the freeze game, same exact way. Except for I didn't really put if we can, if anything, have the kids explain, but just really having the kids do the motions. Then we'll also talk about kind of what it means to worship God and things like that. We have our snack / discussion / PowerPoint. So we ask the kids a couple of questions, we hand them snack, and then we teach them the PowerPoint for that week. And then we'll do the memory verse, which is just teaching them the motions to the memory verse and having them to recite it. They can find someone and they can do the motions together, things like that. And then we'll pray over them, and then that is it for kindergarten. And then on to the schedule. Let's do this. So on to the schedule. So for small groups, who we have for kindergarten is going to be myself and Diana for first service, and then myself and Lunia for second service. And then for first service, I have Lizzie and Paige for first grade. And then for second grade, I have Trish, and then I have Emily. And then I have third grade, I have Simone, and then I have Jessica H. and my father for third grade. And then I have for fourth grade, Mr. Dees, and then Miss Marima for second. And then I have for fifth grade, Mason, and then Miss April for second. So yeah, and then we have our countdown. So I have Diana doing the countdown for first, and then Paige doing it for second. So basically for countdown, ask them how their week has been going. You just grab a mic and just say, welcome guys, how you doing? Ask them a couple of questions, whatever question, it can be anything random. Countdown is not stressful at all. It's just interacting with the kids, asking them how their week's been going. You can ask them to let me see your best dance. They love it when you ask them to see their best dance moves, and they all start getting up and dancing. That's like the best thing to do. Maybe you can have a dance off. There you go. Maybe you can have a dance off. Also to remember during the countdown, as the kids are going to the bathroom, we switch the way the bathrooms are done, only partly. So the girls and then the kids, the boys from third grade and under will go to the regular restrooms, but fourth and fifth grade boys, they are going to that side restroom. So my people who are in fourth grade for small groups, which would be Dees and Marima, what you will do is when we go into countdown, you're gonna go to that side room. I'm gonna make an announcement saying, fourth and fifth grade boys, you are going to the side room. Just make sure they go to the bathroom and they're not playing around. And then I have Mason and for first service, and then for second service, my father. Or no. Yes. Go back to the regular restrooms to make sure the boys are okay and everything like that. So that's basically it for that. Then we're going to go into our fast song, which is Wired. It's a new one. I sent it out to the people who usually dance. If you did not get it, please let me know and I will send it to you. If you want it, let me know and I'll send it to you. So I have myself, April, and Lizzie, and then I have April, Paige, and Emily for second service. Then we're going to Matthew 5:16. We have welcome, and then we have birthdays. Then we're going to go into our PowerPoint, which I have Mr. Henry. You are going to be our DJ Glow for this week. So he's going to be the really funky one. And then I have Mr. Dees for first service and Miss Marima for second. Kind of just leading it because my dad can't talk because he's in a morph suit. But so you guys will come up on stage. The PowerPoint will be right behind you. The PowerPoint is God Loves Our Worship. And you guys will just be like, all right, we're going to learn today's PowerPoint today. It's God Loves Our Worship. And then my dad will run out. He'll do some worship poses. And then you'll be like, oh, is that how you worship, DJ Glow? And be like, yeah. And, and he'd be like, oh, that's awesome. Well, do you want to teach, do you want to help us teach today? Like how, our PowerPoint, and then you guys will teach them the PowerPoint, and DJ Glow just follows the motions. That's it. So we did the motions of God and then loves our worship. and then just have your hands up in the air. That's basically it. Then after that, we have offering, which is Mason for first, Jessica for second. And then we have live worship, which is April and Lizzie for first, and then April and Lunia for second service. Then we have the Bible story, the lesson wrap up for that's me, then altar, and then announcements. And then we have pop quiz. Simone, I have you doing pop quiz. And then Miss Lunia, I have you doing pop quiz. And then I have the glow song, which you follow along, you don't really need to know. I have Lizzie for first, and then second I have Emily. And then post-service games and songs, I have Lizzie for first and then Emily for second. Then I have my checkout team, which is gonna be Mr. Deeth and Mr. Mason. And then I have, for first service and then for second service, I have myself and my dad. And then for parent meetup, I have Miss Trish, and then I have Miss Lunia. Trish for first, Lunia for second, and then I have guest checkout. It'll be done by a junior dream teamer, and then 6 through 12 entrance. I'm gonna have Simone. So Simone, after you're done with pop quiz, I will stand at the gate, the 6 through 12 entrance. You just come, and then we'll switch spots. But yeah, so I have you there for first service, and then for second service, I have Miss Marima. So that's basically it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm super excited for this Sunday. It's gonna be fantastic. Thank you guys for all that you do. If you have any questions, please shoot it out to me. Let me know. I'm just a text message away. Also a reminder, first service, make sure you're here by 8:20. If you are here for second service, make sure you're here by 11:45. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I will be sending all this information out in the group text as well. So yeah, have a great weekend. I'll see you Sunday. Bye.